Well, that was a pretty fun announcements video. I think there was a lot of really good candidates in there for Game of the Year, and I wanted to make a follow-up video to my previous blind predictions Game of the nominees. So let's make a video seeing what I predicted correctly and what I did not predict correctly. In my first video, I had anticipated Best Game Direction was going to be one of the categories for that, and I predicted that Elden Ring was going to be the winner of that one. Still don't know what the winner is because the Game Awards hasn't actually broadcast yet, but Elden Ring was at least nominated at the very least. Best Narrative, I predicted that this was going to be a category for one of the nominations, and I was indeed correct. So Horizon was the game I predicted would win in that category. We'll see. Best Art Direction, Triangle Strategy was actually not nominated in this category, but it did get nominated for other stuff, but at least I got the Best Art Direction correct. Best Music is in there. Best Family Game, Best Action Game, Best RPG, and Most Anticipated, followed by, obviously, Game of the Year. So, let's get into the nominees, and let's talk about the nominees for Game of the Year. So let's talk all these games that are nominated for the Game Awards, and let's look back at the year in gaming of 2022. So the first game category we have is Game of the Year. So we have A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, which I was kind of surprised by, actually, and Xenoblade Chronicles actually gets some love here, too. I have not played Xenoblade. I have not played Stray. I hear they're both great. I've heard A Plague Tale Requiem is also a great game, but ultimately, I really think it's going to come down to the big three: Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, and Horizon Forbidden West. I own God of War Ragnarok. I actually have not taken it out of the box to install on my PS4 yet. Shame on me. I've been playing Sonic Frontiers. So, what can I say? Let's go ahead and vote on what I honestly think my favorite game of this year is going to have to be for Horizon Forbidden West. So the next category is Best Game Direction. Elden Ring, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, Immortality. I've never played Immortality. I didn't even know that was a game to begin with. Stray. So, looks like there's 5 here. I know I haven't played this game, like either of these games yet, but I'm gonna have to go with what I'm going to predict is going to win in this case, which I think is gonna be Elden Ring. So I'm gonna go ahead and vote Elden Ring. So Best Narrative looks like a pretty competitive category here. We have A Plague Tale, Elden Ring, God of War, Horizon Forbidden West, and Immortality. Even though I haven't played this, I'm gonna go with what I think is gonna win here. So I'm gonna go ahead and vote for God of War Ragnarok. So I was right in assessing that Best Art Direction is gonna be there, but I am surprised that Triangle Strategy isn't there because that's actually a really beautiful game. There is definitely a lot of beautiful art in what I've seen of Elden Ring, God of War, Horizon. Stray, I never would thought that would get art direction. Scorn, I've never even heard of before. I'm going to go ahead and vote for Horizon Forbidden West based on the amount of pictures I took in the game. Best Music, I'm not really well versed in these games enough to really vote, so I'm gonna vote based on my love for Bear McCreary. I really love what he did with Walking Dead. I'm really a fan of his Walking Dead soundtrack. So let's go God of War for the music. At this point, I'm actually going to be skipping around a little bit. I just realized that there are 31 categories, and I am not going to make a 31-minute video of me rattling off about all the different games that I personally like. I'm going to select just a few now based on the popularity of the category. So best individual performance. Some of these games I have not played, so I'm going to vote based on who... I would like to vote for Ashley Birch. However, I do think that Christopher Judge probably does kill it in God of War Ragnarok since he did the last one, so I'm going to vote for that one.
Read it, boy.
Best indie. Ooh, this one's fun. For some reason, I did not realize that Stray was an indie game. I knew that Tunic was an indie game, and I also didn't realize that Sifu was an indie game either. I'm gonna vote. Oh man, this one's difficult. It's really gonna be difficult between Stray and Tunic, neither of which I've played. I do have in my queue, but they both look so good. Oof. If you guys have played these, please let me know in the comments. I'm gonna vote Stray because I love kitty cats. Although I'm allergic to both dogs and cats, I really do want to play a video game in which I am a cat. So I'm gonna base my vote on that. Best mobile game. Who plays mobile games? Does anyone enjoy mobile games? Like, do they take them seriously? Apex Legends, I could definitely see as being pretty popular. Genshin Impact, I know is pretty popular. I've seen lots of advertisements for Marvel Snap, but I've actually never played either of these. I'm gonna throw a dice and I'm gonna vote for Marvel Snap. Ooh, best VR AR experience. Ooh, this one looks interesting. I again have played none of these, but the Among Us VR had a really cool looking thing to it. So who doesn't want to play the original Alien in VR mode? So I'm definitely going to vote for that one. Best action game. Well, apparently I was wrong in my prediction that Last of Us Part 1 would be nominated here. Call of Duty is Call of Duty. Bayonetta 3, there is a ton of controversy around. I am personally not a Bayonetta 3 person at all. I'm voting on this one based on what I think will win. And what I think will win is going to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. For action adventure, we have, again, the usual suspects: Plague Tale, God of War, Horizon, Stray, and Tunic. I'm really trying not to let my bias in here. I will say it did take me 95 hours to beat Horizon Forbidden West because I was exploring so much, and that's what I expect out of the action-adventure genre. Unfortunately, because I haven't played it, I can't really say one way or the other with God of War Ragnarok. Maybe I'll make a video later about God of War Ragnarok, but for now at least, I'm gonna vote Horizon Forbidden West. Best role-playing game. This is a bit of an interesting one. Elden Ring is competing against Live Alive, Pokemon Legends Arceus, maybe? Triangle Strategy, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which Elden Ring really should win. That's probably going to be the clear winner. I will say Pokemon Legends Arceus, I guess, was a step in the right direction, although I'm still salty at them for being the highest grossing franchise, and this is the max they've come along. I'm gonna say Triangle Strategy. I'm hoping to win, although I really think that Elden Ring is gonna win in this category. Best fighting game. DNF Duel, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, The King of Fighters 15? Is that what the Roman numerals are? Multiverses, and Sifu. I don't see Multiverses not getting this nomination. I think it looks like there are some cult followings here of several of the games. Sifu, I heard, was pretty good, but I'm gonna go with Multiverses. Best family, of course, we have Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Lego Star Wars, The Skywalker Saga, Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Switch Sports, and Splatoon 3. This is traditionally the Nintendo category because Nintendo always dominates in this category. What is going to actually win here? I think Kirby in the Forgotten Land definitely has a chance. I don't think it's going to be Mario and Rabbids because that's more of a tactical game, and I think there's way more of a fan base for Splatoon 3. So I'm going to go with Splatoon 3 on this one. Okay, now best adaptation. Now this one is completely out of left field. So we are voting on best TV show or movie based on a video game. I get it, but they're not video games. So I've seen Arcane, that was pretty good. I haven't seen Cyberpunk, haven't seen Cuphead. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was amazing. Uncharted was interesting because it was Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, but it really wasn't Nathan Drake and Sully. So yeah, I'm going to have to give it to Sonic, the most anticipated game category. Now, this one is not easy at all. I'm not a Final Fantasy person, so don't care about that. Hogwarts Legacy looks really good. Resident Evil 4 looks amazing. Starfield, I don't own an Xbox, but that makes me want an Xbox, so ooh. And of course there's Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This one is a really, really difficult one. I know personally what I'm most excited for is Zelda. Let's do a different one, and let's vote Starfield. I don't have an Xbox, but maybe eventually I will get one and play it, so I'm gonna go with that one. Best esports game. Who cares? Dota. That's the only one I remotely play. Actually, Rocket League I play, but my vote's already in. Best esports athlete. Don't know, don't care. I'm gonna vote for Faker. And best esports team. Okay, is there anyone who pays attention to this? I certainly don't. But if the rest of you do, that's good for you. I want to know in the comments if you enjoy these things. eCoach, I don't know. That looks like a cool name. Best esports event. I think I watch Evo sometimes. So it looks like I actually got all the nominees that were predicted to be up there correct, even though I might not have gotten some of the nominees correct in each category. So let me know what you think. Are you going to be voting in this year's Game Awards? Are you not going to be voting in this year's Game Awards? I think they're always fun, even though last year was kind of lackluster, but this year with the amount of competition that's in there, I think has the potential to be equal, if not better than the 2018 Game Awards. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Was I right or wrong in my voting? I want to know from your opinion what your personal games of the year are in each of these categories. So let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.